Hello, this is Talamir and welcome to another episode on the SILVERLEAF server. So CrossFit has requested that I make him a villager trading hall. So I said, well, I'll do it for 2 stacks of diamonds or an entire chest of iron blocks. I decided to go for the 2 stacks of diamonds, which ironically I would have preferred the iron. Oh well. So this will be my last night in this tent. It's going to be moved off to the next project because I am going to need somewhere to go and stage all of the development of that trading hall. So let's just give her a final sleep and then we'll tear this critter down. Rise and shine. Alright, so we're over at CrossFit's base. It's kind of like he's like right in between like a flower forest biome or something. Yeah, flower forest. How about that? And something else, it looks a little bit familiar to me from other spaces. I think he's a bit of a what? Yeah, he's quite far out from where I am. He's about 3, 4, 5 kilometers away. So those are the villagers that we're going to be using. And the space in which, oh, there's a golem in there. Lots of iron for me while I'm working. I believe, no, the blocks aren't over here. I put down some blocks a while ago to mark. Aha, there it is. Hey, and it's right beside a jungle biome. How about that? So this is where we're going to go and put the trading hall for him. And I'm not going to spend much time in showing this. I am not really even going to go and show a time lapse because it's not, well, it is interesting to build. You guys have seen me build those so many times. So let me show you guys what he has requested that I use for the building of the structure. He'd requested I use terracotta, and that's just plain terracotta as well as brown terracotta. So I've got the cocoa beans necessary to make the brown terracotta, but I also do have the plain terracotta right here as well. So I'm still contemplating exactly how I'm going to go about building that and which is going to be the dark brown color and which part is going to be the lighter colors. I'm thinking I might put the lighter colors on the inside. But I'm also, in this chest, you can see I'm going to be using some dark oak. So I'll show you guys in a bit about what that's going to be. But I'm going to crack out this, get this done as quickly as possible because I've got other things that I need to do. That being specifically clearing out the space for the research base, the rest of it. I really want to get into that and I don't want to keep on getting distracted. I promised that I'd be looking after some stuff for Alpha as well. So there's stuff that needs to be done, and I can't keep getting distracted. Well, guys, it's been a long bit, and as you can see, I've gone a little bit crazy when it came to this critter. This is, I mean, I could have gone simple. It really could have been simple. I don't have my wings on, but it's gone big. And if you watch the stream, you would have seen, oh, I gotta remove these trees. You would have seen all of that had happened there. But there's a bit of a story that is behind this weird oddity that is this build. And I got CrossFit here.
Alright, well, hello for a second time. Also, I forgot to pay you. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Alright, well, show me around. I want to see how it works.
Alright, so I'm going to give you a bit of lore on this place first. So, although I did just build it, let's just, pretend.
Yeah, sure.
The idea behind it was that it was a spaceship that had fallen thousands of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And these villagers here had built up a bit of a village, and they found this here. And they're like, what the heck's this thing? And they couldn't really figure out how to work it. So they just kind of built around it because they didn't want it to sink into the ground. So you can see, you've got these wooden, I wouldn't call them scaffolding, more like bracings all over the place, underneath and up and around.
Yeah.
And the lights there they're just aesthetics, but I thought they would look really cool because you'd be able to see when
yeah, it looks nice.
On the outside, you'd immediately be able to see which ones are active villagers, as in you're able to trade with them, and which ones are not, because whenever you've got them down, that light goes out, and the villager can be attacked by the zombie that's in there. And when it's on, they can't be attacked. So I guess I shortened that lore pretty darn quick. But yeah, so this would have been all built by the villagers.
Yeah. Oh, it looks nice. The villagers are very good at building.
Yes, they've gone downhill over the years.
Well, thank you, and yeah, I'm excited to use this because I've been using the community village a lot, and it's very inefficient. So thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I've been interrupted on a second project. I kind of forgot about this one actually. It's been in the works for a while. But Alpha here, and he's in the call right now. Let's say hi. There he is. And he's asking me to look after the creation of a chicken farm. So at the moment, I'm just trying to find his... Oh, there it is. There's his base. Look at all that. That's awesome. Oh, cool. What have you been
Where
making?
are you? Yeah.
Hey, it's fancy.
Hopefully it comes out before your episode, so you don't.
So this is where you're wanting it, eh?
Yeah, I want them here, just to add to my other farms, like the villager trading hall.
Right, well that's all done. What did it take me an hour to build this?
Yeah, I think probably an hour.
And
So dude, thank you so much. If you wanna explain it for
yeah, it's actually not a design that
already.
it's not really a design that I followed like a tutorial over. It's just one that I kind of designed myself. I'm being told by Alpha that I should make a tutorial on it.
You should.
Okay,
I learned so much, like just watching you. Like
I think I could make it maybe 5 minutes long at the longest. But
yeah.
they are beginning to. I don't think they're producing anything yet.
Not yet. The first one to produce will be this one because he has the most chickens.
Yeah.
This one already has chickens in it, but
I don't
they
think,
have to grow.
I don't know if I can actually show it to you guys. It's so built up. But right here, there's a clock in there. Whenever it sees an item, it shoots up and activates that clock. So when that block there, when the observer hits that observer, they go back and forth saying hello to each other, and they keep updating each other. So that's all there is to that bit.
They do a game of serious, you're watching me, I'm watching you.
Yes. And then there's this comparator that activates it, but that comparator is also being observed by this observer, which is observing that observer, and then that's pumping the signal into here for this lava bucket. So, as I said, I'm gonna make sure to go and make I'll make a tutorial.
Nice.
It's
That's what we want.
they're fun to make anyways.
Look, it's so good that it's pooping out chicken from top.
I can't wait to hear like how well it's doing. Let me know how well they're producing.
No problem. Like, here's the payment. We did agree on 4 diamonds per module. There are 6 modules,
Yes.
so 24.
Yeah. I think.
And
so.
these there's a little extra for you.
Oh gosh, look at that tips. I got an extra 8 diamonds right there. Thank you.
I wasn't thinking you spent that much time. It was quick, but still, it's time from your own.
Oh, it looks cool too. He was saying earlier, Alpha here was saying earlier that it looks like test tubes for cloning facilities.
Does improve this.
I think if you put some extra design into it, you could actually do that. But I'm pretty sure with his style of build here, that I don't think that will fit in.
No, probably not.
It looks pretty cool. I'm impressed. Like with the building style you've already started into here, I'm expecting it's gonna look pretty awesome.
Yeah. I'll let you know. Maybe you wanna drop by and show your audience as well.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I think that stuff is all yours, including that ender chest right there. I'm gonna have to get back to making Crossbit's thing.
Thank you so much
trading
for taking your time.
For sure. If you have another build, Alpha here mentioned earlier something about what was it?
Shh, that's secret
Oh,
for now.
that's secret. Okay. Well, there's a secret thing that's it's
there's a secret thing.
It's a secret thing.
Keep an eye out. Future episodes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, dude, bye.
So projects afoot. I am going to be going back to the research base, and we're going to start working on the groundworks for the actual base before we even start working on the XP farm, because if nothing else, I badly need a storage system. And that is where I was planning to go and build my storage system, was in the second section, the main large section of the base. So if I don't do it soon, I'm going to run out of space to go and put them where I currently am over at the villager trading hall. And that is just no good. So let's get to that. While I am in the midst of building and constructing that new part of the base, I've discovered something that it was a bit unexpected. I'm going to go beyond just a bit. It's very unexpected, and it has to do with the size. So this right here is DinMap. It's connected to the server and allows a more or less live feed of what is happening on the server. If you just zoom in here, you can kind of see it right there. There is where the jungle research base is. And it looks pretty cool from above, I gotta say. But you're gonna notice right along here, there's a little bit of a gray path going out into the jungle. And this right here is the first line that I've made for what the size of the base is going to be for the primary section of the base. So that right there is a bit bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I was measuring from right here to all the way to right here. Now, that is gonna be a giant base, and from what I can see from the picture, it's more like from here to here in that size, from one side of the base to the other. So that means that I'm looking at something that's more like around here maybe, and then on out from there to there. So I got to change the size of the path, but it is going to be a monster of a build. It's definitely going to come all the way out to here, right up to the river line, which is actually kind of what I was expecting and hoping it would do anyways. But I gotta tear out all these trees, and it's gonna be a lot of work. Oh man. But it's gonna be amazing once it's all done, finished, and built. So let's get to that. Maybe with the clearing there, I might do even maybe a bit of a time lapse. I think it would look really cool knocking down all those trees there and getting the initial structure put up there. So let's give that a shot. I've done some stuff. Oh, that was really good timing for that bit there. Let me show you. You guys already saw most of this in the live stream. Not live stream. Yeah, actually the live stream is true. What do you know, Twitch? I'm right. Oh, that's so cool. But not just that. Obviously in the previous clip of the time lapse. So here we go. And now I've got a beacon up, and I was clearing out this little bit of rock here because I just couldn't be bothered with the amount of clearing for that. But I got all the trees gone, and it's really good, and I got lots of leaves and bone meal out of it and other stuff. And there's cats around for some reason, and pigs. And I've also got the sides here, and I forgot to mention that, and I'm so sorry. But those are going in, and I've got an idea of what I'm going to be using a lot of rockets here. I've got an idea of what I want to do for those sides, and I've drawn it out, and I've decided there's going to be a bit of a diagonal, and I'm going to have to rip some of that white concrete out in order to do it, because there's no way. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. And let's put on some armor. Oh, I don't even need that. Look at that. I just wiped them out. Ooh, skeleton horse heads. Sweet. That'll be useful for Alpha's head hunt. But that's what I've got going right there. And I'm going to continue cracking away at this and get those 2 towers done. I don't think I'm going to be able to get much more done. I was hoping that I was going to be able to start onto figuring out the layout of the land. I might be able to. We'll just see what I can get accomplished. So far, the Twitch streams are going very well. I've been getting at least, I'd say at least 2 subscribers to as much as 10 subscribers. I'm just so used to YouTube. As much as 10 followers, 2 to 10 followers per stream. And I've been also doing just of late Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. And that's also been there was 3 to, I think, maxed out at 5, which isn't great, but still, for what it was, like, it wasn't a stream that's my base. It's not what I usually do. I usually do Minecraft. But that was fine. I liked it. It was really, really enjoyable. So, for those that watch, thank you. It was fun chilling with you guys. But here they are, in all their glory, with their antennas and everything, and their exterior complete. And they are huge. Now, this is ironic, but this is, in fact, the height of the ceiling of my base. And I have to use this as the measuring tool for the rest of the base. But there's one last thing that we're going to be doing in this episode, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I forgot I had a bunch of these heads, by the way, over at my other base, the farmhouse, so I just brought them back if you're curious why I've got them in my inventory. Let's get them in there. And with that done, I need to just go through my redstone box here to sort out, to make sure that I have all the materials that I need. So I've got lots of slime for creating the door. I've got the pistons for it. It doesn't actually need that many pistons. I may need a few more though, because each unit of it needs to have 2 each. So that's 2, 4, 6, I think it's 8, 10, at least 10 pistons. I've got 10. So I'm going to pop out of here quickly, and I want to show you what exactly I have designed on my redstone testing world. You'll end up a little bit of a peek of the things that I've been working on, we'll be talking about later on. But here is the top part. This is where it would be stopping, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's activated. It's a pretty straightforward system. You can put in a decent amount of slime blocks. You can make it less, you can make it more, all according to what you need. In this occasion, I'd probably cut it off right here. But I'm just going to throw down a redstone block so you can see what's happening there, and then I'll delete it. And then it goes right up to the top. And as far as you guys are concerned, it's like, okay, that was a flying machine. Now it's going to go back on down, put the block back. That's all there is to it, really. But let me show you what happens when you put some sand on there. Here we go. Now, if you view this as the floor, and you were to go and break this, you would view it as opening the door, and the sand goes back down. I'm going to pop back in. We're going to go over to Niled and Night Dagger's casino that they've been working on, and I'm going to install that door for them. So this is what we got to work with, and I am concerned. Let me show you why. It's pushing, I think, at least 2 blocks, maybe more than that. So I think I can max it out at 8. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, 8. This may be as high as I can go. I am not sure. But if it can, I would need it to go 9, 10, 10. I'd need it to go 10 blocks up for it to look proper. Oh, gosh. That would be hard. I may actually have to change up my design just for this to work. But let's get to that. The door is complete. Niled was requesting if I could possibly make both work at the same time. Yes, it is possible. Not at the same time. I mean, that one can open and close the door, but this one can only close the door. And the reason why, I mean, like, you only need this one. That's all there is to it. You just need this one. You don't need that one. But I wanted it to look symmetrical, and that required one on both sides. When I was working on this one exclusively, and Niall noticed that one wasn't working, he had said, why isn't that one working? Well, people get a little bit confused. And I was hoping to not have to have the signs. But anyways, let's show you the opening sequence. All I did was just right click on the note block, and here it is opening. There's the opening sequence. Let's make sure there isn't some sort of creepers or something. I think we lit it up pretty good. But there was all sorts of critters that were in there. This one opens and closes. This one only opens, which is kind of ironic. That one closes the door, and this one opens the door, which if you're on the right-hand side and the door is closed, yeah, that makes sense. But there's one more thing that I wanted to show you. I may as well just close this door behind me. There's one more thing that I wanted to show you guys. Alpha has finished the creation of the Headhunt games, which I'm really looking forward to. Apparently there's a book there as well. It's really dark here at night. It could use like not so much torches, maybe a lantern or two, and maybe a fireplace. And there is lamb right there. I think you have to start down here. So let's see what we got going on down here. Did I just pick up something? There's Alpha. Oh, combatants. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'm both ready, like armor-wise, but I wanted potions. Oh no. Oh. Well, first off, let's see what's in here. Apparently I need to throw down my own head. Any info or help, you just need to contact me, Alpha Mike. Down here it says this bed is to set spawn if you need your head. Guess I'm gonna go and have Alpha kill me. Oh wow, that was harsh. And here we got some rules. I'm gonna read the rules. There's a lot of them, so I'm gonna get back to you guys on that one. And this is actually all the time I have left in this episode. So guys, I've got. Why do I have an arrow in my head? Look at that. Look at that. It's poking right out the back of my. Oh. Thank you guys all for watching another episode. I don't know which episode this is anymore on the Silverleaf server. If you liked the episode too, please leave a like, and if you want to see more of my stuff, subscribe. I am also on Twitch now at twitch.tv/Townmere. You can also see my streams there. Thank you guys all for watching. Bye.